What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS, as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavor worldwide. We are back inside the building once again to check out a very exciting collaboration off the brand new Stonebwoy album. Again, really excited to check this one out. These are two artists that are very much kind of leading the way in their own fields. We do see Stonebwoy teaming up with the one that they call Stormzy, obviously UK-based rapper that's been doing absolute bits over the last few years. This one goes by the name Life and Money, and I'm excited to see Stormzy jump back into this space. We've seen him do it alongside Burna Boy a fair few times, so I'm excited to see where they go in a collaborative space. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, let's jump right into this one. Let's go.
Fire go burn them one by one. Who no want to see me enjoy? After man deal many things with the blood and sweat.
So immediately on this one, we are getting a big sense of bassline. That low end is really palpable. A lot of potency in the way the bassline's been designed. The drums themselves are really nicely produced as well. They cut through the mix really sharply. That snare has a real kind of natural crunch to it, which sounds great. Again, Stonebwoy's immediate vocal has a nice kind of ring to it. There's a nice sense of melody going on, and the whole thing just seems to be bouncing immediately. Really nice.
To see me destroy, me had to do it my way. I never they put my faith in a no man Yahweh. Me a they pray more life and grace. I'm dripping with the saucy day body. No competition there with nobody.
Really nice call and respond as well. That back and forth we're getting between the two different vocal lines is sounding great. That really nice call and respond, immediately pulling your ears in. Something that's quite difficult to do on a track like this, which is a big collaboration that you're only running for 3 minutes or so, is to get people almost invested in the tune, invested in the storyline of the composition nice and early. And that's what they've been able to do here. Even if it does feel a little bit rushed in the way it's structured and in the actual speed of the tune itself, there's no denying that the track has a nice storyline to it. It has a nice kind of direction, and you do automatically buy into that just by listening.
Make this life be a happy place. Make we dey laugh, make we dey cry, make we dey ball no adios. Make we dey chill, nobody kill. Make we dey ball no adios. Make we dey laugh, make we dey
Don't know why that happened.
Make we dey ball no adios. Make we dey chill, nobody kill. Make we dey ball no adios. I'm dripping with the saucy day body.
Again, really nice use of bassline, man. That bassline is covering up so much space in the low end, but the whole track just seems to, I don't know, bounce back off it. Really powerful low end design. The whole track does just seem to reverberate, and I don't know the best way to describe it, but the drums, the low end, and the percussion all have a really nice harmonious situation going on. They're not getting in each other's way. They're kind of letting each other pass, and you've got this kind of constant back and forth maneuvering going on. It's really cool. It's really well produced.
No competition there with nobody. I just want to see my people make money and make this life be a happy place.
Yeah. Who jar bless, no man can curse. Glory be to God, Kai works. Alpha and Omega, Yahweh, you're the last and the first. Carry me through better and worse. My attitude is gratitude, I gotta give more. Amazing grace, should have seen me before. Psalms 91 when them boys won't.
It's a really nice introductory kind of verse from Stormzy. I like the fact that he's come in with a sense of melody right from the jump. That it's almost like you're climbing up and down a staircase as you're listening to him with the melody that he brings. His cadence is really interesting. He's slightly quieter in the mix than Stonebwoy, and I don't know if that's just to kind of amplify Stonebwoy's vocal, or they're doing it on purpose to kind of, I don't know, make Stormzy's vocal sound a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more suave in its approach. I do think the vocal could be slightly turned up because it is a little bit lower. And obviously after listening to this big booming vocal from Stonebwoy, you don't want it to kind of fall off as much. Might just be me that's hearing it that way though.
all of my enemies, they're for. Yeah, they all run when I show face. They flee, I don't want faith, I want Job's faith. God please, you are the rock of all ages. Let it be, and I was lost, but I've now been set free. I told Stonebwoy we gotta run it back for the youth. Only thing that's coming out my mouth is the truth. Every time the man them go and link up in the booth, man, I guarantee we're tearing off the roof. Big night,
It's a nice verse. It is a nice verse. It's a nice, well compacted, well designed, I think 24 bar that's just kind of arrived out of nowhere. Bang, Stormzy's in, and he does bring something additional to the table. He definitely adds a kind of switch up in cadence. He adds a switch up in direction and a switch up in intensity as well. And then you jump straight back into this very catchy sing-along vocal from Stonebwoy. So nice addition. I think this is going to do Stonebwoy's album a nice world of good in regards to the extra people that now go and gravitate towards the album. I think Stormzy arrived on it and sounded great. I'm not entirely sure about the mix if I'm honest, because it feels like his vocal is a little bit too quiet. But apart from that, it does feel like this was a nice collaborative idea, and the cadences they put up against each other match up quite nicely.
Make with the chill, nobody kill. Make with the ball, no adios. Make with the laugh, make with the cry. Make with the ball, no adios. Make with the chill, nobody kill. Make with the ball, no adios. I'm dripping with the saucy day body.
Even down to the sort of soundscaping on this, you've got these sort of distant string sounds, and you've also got this kind of plucked sort of sound running through the middle. The overall sense of harmony is really well done, and it does give you a very warm backdrop, but also enough space for that vocal from Stonebwoy to really kind of take a hold of the mid-range. This has been really enjoyable. We'll let it run through to the end and then give it our final breakdown, but a good collaboration, I think. Not the best, definitely not my favourite track from each of these guys, but it's a nice link up that does make sense sonically.
No competition there with nobody. I just want to see my people make money and make this life be a happy place.
There we go then, the sounds of Stonebwoy alongside Stormzy. This one, Life and Money, another big link up off this brand new Stonebwoy album, which is doing really, really well. The streams are really good for it, but also the interactivity we're seeing off it and the kind of the interaction and reaction we're actually seeing from Stonebwoy's fan base is fantastic, and it's definitely a project worth listening to from what we've heard in a longer form context. Overall, I did enjoy this one. I like the fact that Stonebwoy is front and center. I like the fact that Stormzy arrived with a real level of swagger to his vocal. My only real criticism of this one is that idea that Stormzy's vocal is a little bit too quiet in comparison to Stonebwoy's, but that might just be me, and it might just be this sort of situation I'm listening in. Apart from that, did very much enjoy it, and I'm keen to hear what you guys thought about it as well. So let me know in the comments section down below how you're feeling about the track. Did you enjoy it as a collaboration? Is it a link up you'd like to see again? Who else would you like to see Stormzy linking up with in a more sort of Afrobeat-centric space? Who else would you like to see Stormzy? Who else would you like to see Stonebwoy linking up with from the UK as well? Always keen to hear from you guys, so let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, and of course turning your notifications on as well. That's it from me. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.